you doing? I hope you're safe and well. Welcome to the NLP Talks Podcast. I am Laura Evans, your host for the podcast, and of course, the lead NLP trainer here at Unleash Your Potential. And welcome to the show. If you are a regular listener of the podcast, I hope that you are really well, and welcome back. And if you are brand new to the podcast, you're welcome too. And thank you for taking the time to tune in and join me today. I'm delighted to reveal to you that Series 7 of the podcast is on its way. So I'm here today to tell you a little bit about that. And before I do, I just want to make sure that you're aware, if you're not already, that we've had a really busy year. Now, I know the podcast probably for you has been a little quiet. You've been like, Laura, where did you go? But actually it's been super busy. So last month, September, we brought to fruition, can't get my words out, plans that we've been considering for some time, which is launching a third training centre. So we are well known for providing high quality, award-winning NLP training. And we have done that for, oh, goodness knows how many years now in Cardiff. Well, Unleash Your Potential, the company's coming up to its 10-year anniversary next year. So a good while. And over the last couple of years, we've built a reputation for providing good quality NLP training online. And we've done our, I think, probably 5th NLP practitioner course online now. We're rocking and rolling. And actually the students that are doing it online with us are thoroughly enjoying it and walking away, really skilled and competent. And so, I'm really delighted about that. But we thought that perhaps we should look to offer a second location where people could train with me in person. And we landed on Birmingham because it's the middle of the UK. And for students that want to travel in from abroad to come and train with me, then the Bristol, not Bristol, wrong city, Laura, Birmingham Airport, is a pretty good one. So I'm really pleased to let you know, if you don't know already, that you can now come and train with me in Birmingham. Now, in honour of us launching that centre, I decided to deliver a one-off course in Birmingham on the 2nd and 3rd of December 2023. So if you're listening to this after the 2nd and 3rd of December, I'm really sorry you've missed out on this opportunity. But if you're listening to it now, there's still time to book. And you'll be aware that we have for a number of years now run our introductory NLP course called the Diploma in NLP Coaching, which is an introduction to NLP coaching. And lots of people have really enjoyed that course. We have run it on Zoom a number of times. It has been available on demand to study when you want to study for a number of years now, but I thought I would run a live in-person event for the diploma course. So if you're interested in that, there is a very special offer on at the moment. Just email Lynn, info@unleashyourpotential.org.uk. We are going to be doing an online version of the diploma in January on Zoom. So if you're interested in that, because maybe you're not based here in the UK, then you can certainly email us as well about that. There is also an offer on that at the moment as well, at the time of recording, which is the 1st of November 2023. But even if both of those opportunities have passed, the on-demand version is always available. So just get hold of Lynn, let her know you've listened to the podcast, and that you're interested in doing the on-demand version, and I'm sure she'll sort you out. So that's all very exciting. All the details, as always, for all of our courses are available on our website, unleashyourpotential.org.uk. So back to the podcast. So we have done in excess of 60 episodes. We've had over 40,000 downloads of this podcast. And I have always kind of big smile on my face whenever I say that, because this was a podcast, if you followed us from the very beginning, that was never supposed to be more than one series. And here I am telling you that Series 7 is on the way. So super delighted with that. Now, in the interim, so it's going to be a couple of weeks until we launch the very first episode. In the interim, go back over the 60 odd episodes that we've got. How do you do that? few options. You can go to nlptalks.com. That's nlptalks.com. All the episodes are on there. You can also search for NLP Talks with Laura Evans. That's the name of this podcast, in any of the platforms. So wherever it is that you're currently listening to this episode, if you just have a look around, you'll find all the other episodes. So start having a look at some of the things that might float your boat about NLP. There's episodes about what is NLP. There's episodes about some of the techniques in NLP, and loads of really inspirational stories from previous students who have openly shared how NLP has helped them in their life, and also to help them professionally. A lot of our students are business professionals, or coaches, or aspiring to be coaches. So you'll hear lots and lots of stories around that. So plenty to be catching up on if this is your first time here, or indeed you'll know if you're a regular listener that so many of those episodes are great. I've certainly been listening to a couple of them again recently, and yeah, just so they fill you up, don't they? And they're so inspirational about, how life can be and all of those things. Of course, there's a number of deep dive episodes with me. So the goal setting episode proves to still be very popular, as does the burnout episode and the money episode. So those were deep dive episodes which I did. So there's so many episodes to pick from. So go and find something that floats your boat and go and have a look at that. So what is coming up in Series 7? Well, we've got 3 confirmed guests so far, which I can talk about, and a few more still to confirm. So first up on episode 1 is going to be Brandy. And Brandy is going to be sharing with us all how her NLP trainings with me have really helped kickstart her healing journey. So I think if you're into healing and things like that, you're going to find that super, super interesting. Then episode 2 is going to be Luke Wiltshire. Can't wait for Luke to join me here on the podcast. So he's going to be talking about how NLP has really helped him in his job. So Luke is a learning and development professional, so very much into management development, and he's going to share how he's been using his NLP skills to deliver better results within training, how it's helped him change his style, how he leads his team, and that's all going to be super interesting. That's obviously led to him getting a promotion, which I'm sure he's going to tell you about. And then the other thing Luke's going to share, which I think is also going to be super interesting, is in his spare time, Luke is a volleyball coach. And actually, he's got some really fascinating stories about how NLP has really changed the way that he coaches his team and the results that they've been starting to get as a result of that. So I think you're going to be super fascinated around that. So that will be Luke. And then the third confirmed episode is with Kalita Dainton. Now, if you're a regular listener of this podcast, you'll know Kalita was on this podcast back in Series 1, talking about confidence. Well, Kalita more recently has been using her NLP skills in prisons, and it's a fascinating project that she's been involved with, where she's using NLP in terms of how she delivers the developmental program that she's been involved with, and some fascinating discussions about how she's taken a core NLP toolkit and actually made it really accessible and really easy for other people to understand. So I think you're going to be really interested to hear another way in which NLP can really make a difference. I'll be then doing a couple of deep dive episodes. So if you have a particular topic that you would like me to talk about in one of the deep dive episodes, then please let me know. I'm very open to creating content which is of value to you. We don't charge for these podcasts. They're not full of ads, as you know. So do let me know. Drop me an email, info@unleashyourpotential.org.uk. If there is a particular topic you'd like me to do a deep dive on, let me know and let's see if I can help. And then there are another 3 guests which I have invited onto the podcast. They aren't yet confirmed, so I'm not going to share their names with you, but it'll be a wonderful surprise for us when we get there. And again, loads more ways in which you can use NLP and loads more inspirational stories, which are just fantastic to hear. So I'm super excited to be able to share with you the news that Series 7 is on the way. If you have any interest in studying with us, that sounded a bit odd, didn't it? No, let me say that again. If you are interested in hearing more about studying with us, whether that be in Cardiff in person, in Birmingham in person, or online from anywhere around the world, then please get in touch. And I'd love to be able to meet you face to face, either on Zoom or in person, and share some of this toolkit with you. All the details of all our courses and all our training schedule is available on our website. We've planned courses all the way up to the end of 2024. So there's plenty of time to do payment plans and help support you to get ready for that. Just go on over to our website, unleashyourpotential.org.uk. If you're not already in the Facebook group for the podcast, do head on over there as well. So if you just search for NLP Talks with Laura Evans in Facebook, you will find the podcast Facebook group. And of course, you can find me on Instagram if you just search for Laura Evans _NLP. Or indeed, if you look for Laura Evans NLP Trainer in LinkedIn, you'll find me there. So do go on over and follow me on the socials so that you can get to know me a bit better and you can hear about what is going on in our business. Loads of people love seeing all the photographs of all the training courses. So do feel free to follow us there. If I can help you in any way at all, then please reach out to us via email. info@unleashyourpotential.org.uk, and I'm going to be back in just a couple of weeks to officially release episode 1 with Brandy. Until then, take great care of yourself, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.